If Israel attacks Iran, we are facing a regional war. Gideon Levy, an Israeli journalist and author, spoke to Al Jazeera about whether Israel will strike back against Iran. If Israel would make such a move, he said, then we are facing a regional war. It's a scenario he does not think will happen, especially, he said, after the very clear and impressive aid of the United States to Israel. The extent of Biden's administration support means Israel will have to follow the U.S. government's advice not to retaliate after last night's attack. Netanyahu, Levy said, cannot attack Iran without the backing of the U.S. and be exposed to a worse attack than last night, as long as logic prevails, which I hope is still the case. Israel does not have an option to retaliate and shouldn't do it, he said. In fact, Levy said, Israel's ability to defend itself using the Iron Dome system was enough of a retaliation. Yesterday, on one hand, Israel lost the deterrence against Iran. On the other hand, it gained the reputation of a very, very good defensive system. Following a situational assessment, the Home Front Command's defensive guidelines remain unchanged and in effect, the military said. The Israeli guidelines prohibit educational activities nationwide and restrict gatherings to 1,000 people. In some areas, Gaza boundary such as the Lebanon border, stricter gathering restrictions already exist. Year after flour, food and supplies entered through Al Rashid Street. Finally, you can see flour in the markets, food, tomatoes and potatoes. Sellers have something to offer after more than half a year of being closed and markets destroyed. He said, they have expensive products, but the prices are dropping every day, so today's prices are cheaper than yesterday's. He added that while the influx of flour is alleviating the long lines at the only bakery operating in Gaza City, people are still asking for the arrival of more trucks to solve the humanitarian problem.